I'm going to do my laundry. Can I have some change? I don't know why I'm starting off the podcast with that classic Dan Green line, but boy, things are in the red for our Red Ultra, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. We're at episode 11, which is the obligatory part one of the two-part mid-season finale, which is a pattern I've noticed for the longest time during the Heisei era. That's right. UltraQuest podcast, episode Ultraman Omega episode 11. Graim returns. That's right, Graim, the drill nose kaiju.
That doesn't use
Graim,
orange
the
arm.
drill nose kaiju. He was a friendly guy, but then when he got eaten, he was assimilated.
Yeah. Yeah, and he doesn't use orange arms. So
yeah. Yes. Yeah, no, it's like freaking Maximilian Pegasus would like to have a few voids with him.
You mean Pegasus J. Crawford?
Yeah, because what's it called? Yeah, if this isn't relinquished, I don't know what is.
Yeah. Basically.
Absolutely.
So wait, his next episode is Omega gonna have a bomb attached to him and make the kaiju explode that way?
Maybe. Now I summon Ultra of Black Chaos. Ba, 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 Ultraman obliterate. All right.
Yeah. No, wait, I got it. Instead of a bunch of Karibos going all over Relinquish's eyes, it's Pigmons.
Oh God, no! Hello, Little Pigmon here with Ultraman Abridged. You probably remember me from such works as Kamen Rider Abridged and Super Sentai Abridged. Man, I remember as a kid, and by kid I meant at age 17, I wanted to make Kamen Rider Decade Abridged.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like like even like the opening episode, it's like you have the Pokemon like combat screen. It's like fight, bag, run, fight, and then it's like punch, kick, tickle, pressure point, critical hit, super effective.
Yeah, I remember like 12 years ago, I wanted to make Ultraman Tiga abridged.
Oh man. I mean, that kind of already exists. It's called Bots.
Except not for kids' eyes. If anything, just kind of poke fun at 4 kids, like what little Karibo does.
Yeah, no, for real though. I mean, technically it is a bridge because there's only 24 episodes. 25 now that they found the final episode.
I still want to know how that was found.
Yeah, and where are the other God knows how many episodes? 52 minus 25. I believe the answer is 27, but the point is, but yeah, no, it's it would be funny. In the world of Blade, it's like now we'll find out who Chalice really is. Whoosh! Old Man Hajime, the Old Man Hajime. That's right. It was me. I was Chalice the whole time, and I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling writers and your silly decades too. Honore Decado? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I still can get away with it.
Now we'll see who the real kaiju, who the real alien of this episode of Ultraman is. It's Old Man Johnny's.
Johnny's? That's right. I've been wanting to I wanted to trap Daigo in my closet for the longest time. He would be sitting right next to Tom Cruise.
And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling ultras.
Yeah.
And your pet Pigmon too. No, you gotta have your hands like down like this and go.
Yes. Oh, and Johnny would be like, and I would have gone away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling ultras. I'm not letting go of that episode of Pokemon.
Yeah, where they do the Bolton reference.
Exactly. The Bolton reference. Everyone loves the Bolton reference. So much so that it made an appearance in the Dodger Stadium. But for some reason, not at G-Fest. At least when you were there.
It's interesting how that works out because, as I've said before, and I'm sure that Pokemon was based on Ultra 7's capsule monsters. Then here we go, having Pokemon do an Ultraman reference. It comes full circle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's seriously, I wish this was completely flat instead of tiled, because then it would have been easier for me to do that Bolton march. But yeah, no, I was like watching this episode of Ultraman, and you know how there's advertisements on there, and I was surprised to find out that what's it called? Sorry, much like Ultraman Max, maybe this is also getting a Blu-ray.
I noticed that.
And in the kaiju advertised on the Blu-ray commercial was a Bolton. I'm like, oh my god, they have a Bolton and Mabius? That is so cool.
Well, they have They have Bolton and Max as well, so
yeah, even better. Yeah, no, it's like, man, like I don't know why I'm this obsessed with Boltons. Maybe it's the Metroid fanboy in me.
You need to go on eBay and find yourself a Bolton vinyl figure for your collection.
Yeah, and Zabezian. Hold on, I'm curious if they actually made a figure for that. The
Zabezian?
Yeah. Pirate figure. I really hope that someone actually has those. Please tell me someone actually made those. No, just a bunch of different figures of Captain Jack Sparrow and Blackbeard from One Piece for some reason.
Well, I suppose one thing you could do is, it might be a little difficult, but you could always on a computer, make a 3D model of a Sabezian and then 3D print it.
And it's, see, here's the thing. In order to 3D print something, you need to have a 3D printer.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I could talk to one of the guys from the iLab at my job and ask them if it's possible. Although it would be a waste of campus resources, though.
But wouldn't it be worth it?
It would be, but I need to talk it through with them, just in case. But yeah, no, it's like, but no, I straight up want a vinyl figure of a Zabezian pirate, and a Bolton, and Meowth from Pokemon wearing Corfish claws.
Yeah, Nintendo, Bandai. Make this man a Zabezian vinyl figure. And shout, give him Bokenger.
Exactly. And Discotech, get this guy Metalder.
I'd love that.
Both of us. Get both of us Metalder.
I mean, I have a Malaysian bootleg of Metalder on DVD, but I gladly replace it with the official thing from Discotech.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Especially since the subs on there, half the time, they're not very good. Like in the first episode, God Neros, the subtitles have him say, the stock market is bullish now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What? What does that mean? Bullish? Are you saying bullshit?
No.
Are you saying the stock market is bullshit now?
Bull market, meaning going up. I assume that's what you're referring to. And unfortunately, bear market means it's going down, which is a shame because, like, why would you be so mean to Ursa Day by like connotating it with something bad?
Yeah. The subtitles outright say bullish. I'm like, what does that mean? This is up there with that time when the Yu-Gi-Oh! Hong Kong sub said, "Besteer yourself, Yugi." What does besteer mean?
You know, one time, and I hope I misheard this, but I saw one of those promos for an episode of Mummy, the animated series, and I could have sworn a character used the phrase, and I quote, "powergize." Again, I hope I just misheard them, but I remember as a kid, like the word "powergize" would be very commonplace because you have the word power and energize, and you put them together. Powergize. It sounds like something you could reasonably hear from Power Rangers, even though no one from Power Rangers ever used that phrase.
Exactly.
But like I just wrote it off as, oh, it's just some random word that I made up when I was 2 years old. But then I saw that ad for that one episode of The Mummy, the animated series, and I seriously swore I heard a character use the word powergize. Now I'm like, wait, what? Mind you, it's been like, well, I wouldn't say a decade, but almost a decade since I've last used that word. So it's weird hearing it on television.
Yeah.
And again, I'm pretty sure they didn't actually use it, but still.
Honestly, that sounds like something that would be used as a line of dialogue in Da Boom Crew, which is a terrible show, by the way.
The Boom Crew. That sounds so familiar.
It would air right after Yu-Gi-Oh! On Kids WB on Saturdays.
No, I know that sounds like something from Kids WB. I'm just like trying to remember like the premise of it. I remember like it would enunciate it like the Boom Crew, but like again, but then again, I only saw one episode of Heroes 108 on Cartoon Network, so the Boom Crew, because like now I'm genuinely curious. Like I'm trying to remember what that was even like. Oh yeah, now it looks familiar. Again, haven't seen a single episode of that.
You're not missing out on anything.
Yeah, you know, it's a different show. I've only seen 2 episodes of.
What?
Detention.
That show.
Yeah. It was one episode where they tried to sneak out to meet a celebrity, and a different episode involving a treasure map, and the twins got into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So they went their separate ways, but somehow still ended up in the same tar pit.
Interesting.
Was it a tar pit? Maybe a sand trap. But either way, they were trapped. They were slowly sinking, and they had to learn to make amends before they drown in whatever geological trap that is. God damn it. Like, those freaking trap hinges are everywhere, and I have to go to Fall Arbor Town.
Yeah.
Orange arms.
Okay. Yeah. You know, we're talking about Graim, not Gaim. Common misconception.
Yeah, common misconception. But for real, though, and I'm not saying this because I'm an Avatar fan, but they really need to make a honeydew flavored Celsius. And it has to be a fizzy one. Not a flat one, a fizzy one. I'm so sick of finding a flavor that seems really cool. I want to try it, but turns out it's flat.
That does sound disappointing.
Yeah, dragon fruit and lime. That sounds like the perfect flavor to carbonate. But no, it's one of the flat ones, like mango tangerine or blue raspberry lemonade.
Mm-hmm. Dragon fruit energy arms.
I remember my ex-fiance actually got me the Hex lock seed.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And then when we broke up, one of my friends was like, hey, how about this? You sell me your Hex lock seed, and I will buy you a new Hex lock seed. I'm like, why? I already have this one. Why would I need to go through all that trouble just to still have the same lock seed? It's like, well, because that's the one that your ex got you, so... And?
Yeah, I mean, my first ex bought me the spark lens from Ultraman Tiga.
So would you sell a guy your spark lens and then use the money to buy a new one off of him?
I don't see the point.
Exactly.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, long story short, this ex, she was the one who tried to leave me for my best friend, and I have a bunch of resentment towards her for multiple reasons. But this isn't the time or place for that. Just saying, long story short, despite how I feel about her, and even how her own sister feels about her, I'm not giving up that spark lens.
Mm-hmm.
I can easily push aside my personal distaste for her and still enjoy my spark lens, because I've wanted one for years at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, I don't see the point in double backing on certain things. Like if you're gonna end up with the same song. Honestly, that's also the thing I don't get about like freaking buying and selling games on like EB Games / GameStop. Because back then it was EB Games. Because it's like you buy Pokemon for $35, you sell it back for $15 to $20 because I guess you need the money for at the moment or something. But then you suddenly decide, oh my god, I miss playing this game. I want to play it again. So you want to buy a pre-owned copy of the game you already sold, and guess what? It still costs $35. So in a roundabout way, you paid an extra $15 to $20 for no reason.
Yep. That actually reminds me, get this. So me and my brother, my younger brother, he used to own the GameCube. He eventually gave it to me, which I really appreciate. But before he did, I had some games that I owned. He had some games that he owned, but we would share. So he owned Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I literally just caught Shadow Lugia, and then he sold the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, you could have at least let me finish the game before doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what sucks even more? When you move to a new house, you manage to pack up everything except the body of your GameCube, because you literally tried fitting as much stuff as you can. You ask your parents, hey, my GameCube is in my room. Can you please pack it in your trunk? Because like I'm not moving with them right away. I had to stay over at my grandpa's and then take my stuff from my grandpa's to my new house. And they did not pack the GameCube. The Salvation Army took it.
Oh,
yeah! Like I still had the power cable, the input cables, the controllers. Just not the body itself. And here's the worst part of it. Inside the GameCube was my disc for Pokemon Coliseum.
Oh.
So when one of my friends, who tragically is currently KIA, may he rest in peace, bought a GameCube for my 18th birthday. Mind you, it was $30 at the time, but still, the fact that he knew that like what I was going through with that GameCube and like was nice enough to buy me a new one, pre-owned, but still, same color too.
Which one?
Silver.
Mine's black.
I like black. But yeah, no, it meant the world to me. Sadly, it won't replace the Pokemon Coliseum game because, Coliseum disc is like a GameCube's not going to come with that. And good luck finding a Coliseum game, loose or otherwise. That's not $200+. Yep. But with that in mind, if someone tries to come between me and my GameCube, specifically this GameCube, I am going to go ballistic because this isn't just a GameCube. This is an intimate GameCube.
Indeed.
Yes. It's, qu'est-ce que c'est, momento mori.
Yeah, like, I was honestly surprised years ago when I found out that the GameCube actually didn't do so well because I guess it was basically because, I grew up with it. Me and my brother first got it when I was 10, and, like, it depends on the time of year, but he can be 3 or 2 years younger than me, so we were 10 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we grew up with that. We played it all the time. We worked together to play games together. We did our hardest to beat Sonic Adventure 2 together. Great times. And, I would see countless commercials on TV for advertisements for the GameCube system and a bunch of GameCube games. So as a kid, I thought, oh, the system is doing well. It's popular. And then years later, I find out that the Xbox and the PS2 especially vastly outsold it.
Yeah.
Of course, that doesn't at all mean that's a bad system. Far from it. I think it's a great system with a lot of great games. It's just interesting how that works. But it still did better than the Dreamcast, though, which is unfortunate because Dreamcast is a fantastic system that was ahead of its time.
The only thing I've ever played on the Dreamcast was literally the Generator demo disc. But hey, that's what got me into two of my favorite IPs, Sonic and Dead or Alive. There were some other IPs on there that should have taken off more, like I forgot the name of that one. I think it's called MXB or something like that. All I remember is that it had an anthropomorphic dog with an extra set of limbs named Max. That's all I remember. But yeah, and also what's it called? I know Rayman was on there. Tony Hawk Pro Skater was on there. Don't remember if anything else was on that Generator disc. Oh, there was like this. I think it's called Furry Fighters. It's it's either an FPS or a TPS where like your cute anthropomorphic animals fighting each other.
Interesting.
Yeah. Can't remember all the games that were on there, but the two that stood out to me the most: Sonic Adventure and Dead or Alive 2. And what's great about it is because I'm the nostalgic type, I do have DOA 2 for PS2. Don't know how it compares to the game. To the Dreamcast, because I never played it on PS2 yet. Because by the time I got it, I'm like, I just got a PS3. May as well play Ratchet and Clank Future on PS3. But since I also got an Xbox 360 as well, crazy how I got the two rival systems within a month of each other. In 2021, no less, but still, better late than never. That also means I got both of these.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. I've played DOA 6 because I had PSN account. No, wait, I actually own a digital version of the game, so yeah, it still counts. But never finished DOA 5 because you do need a PSN account subscription to play DOA 5. But the point is, I've played through half of the DOA games.
Nice.
Oh, and by the way, the friend who's KIA, like he and I would always come over to his place every weekend, and we would double team as Chan Li and Hitomi. Yeah, that was our combo: Chan Li and Hitomi, the Jeet Kune Do guy with the karate girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like he would pull off the fancy combos while I strategize like the best time to switch off. Because that's us. Like me, I was the brain, he was the muscle. Oh shoot, that's crazy. It's like, yo, can you imagine a version of Speed if Jack died instead of Harry? That's a scary thing to think about. Dang. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But speaking of crazy things, we begin the episode with a very obscure
we talk
moment in time.
Other things for 26 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a huge fan personally of the whole 3 weeks earlier teaser thing. I feel like, we should start our stories where they begin, not start them where they get interested.
Get out.
What?
Yeah. Because it's not quite clear. Like, is this a flash forward to the end of the episode? Or what? It's not quite clear because everything starts off all intense and we don't understand what's going on. And then everything turns normal with us ending a kaiju fight. So I'm like, what? What's going on here? What's going on?
A bunch of clips from previous episodes.
Hey, 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 hey. Okay, but seriously, and then like a military team shows up. I'm like, wait, I thought we weren't supposed to have a military organization this season. What's going on? Yeah, that's a He-Man reference.
Well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's very lovely, yes. Yeah, and of course it's like, oh yeah, let's collaborate so we could destroy the kaiju. But we're not supposed to destroy kaiju. Not like this. Yeah. Not really much happens in the first half of the episode. All we know is that Sarta's hungry like usual. Kosei is inadequate when he doesn't need to be, like usual. Homegirl is homing around.
And before that, in the kaiju battle with Leodo, Omega takes his snout trunk thing and ties it in a knot. So that's got to be unpleasant for the kaiju.
Exactly. But yeah, it's like, oh yeah, no, these kaiju are very insane, so we're a military organization made in order to fight them. And even Ultraman himself apparently only has a 49% approval rating, with a 34% being against and 14% undecided.
Well, at least about half the people approve of him.
Yeah, but have you learned nothing from Kaiba? It's 51% or nothing.
Yeah, when he takes Gozaboro's company.
Yeah, when he takes over DreamWorks and then sells it back to Pixar.
Yeah. No, wait. Shit, what was his name? In Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, it wasn't Mokuba who had the 2%. It was, Hobson? Was that his name?
Hobson, help.
Yep. Go bleep yourself, Hobson.
Hobson already did.
No, I thought it was Hobson doesn't know how.
But yeah, apparently Hobson's very flexible. According to the outro text, which, by the way, like him or hate him, I love watching Nux Taku review a Bridge series and he just finished Dragon Ball, or as he calls it, Dbza. So now he's doing Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like these first 2 episodes are terrible. What are you guys getting me into? And then like around the episode 5 or 6, like, oh my god, this show's so genius, it's amazing. I'm like, bruh, that's how you've been acting every abridged series you've ever watched. It's like SAO abridged. It's like you hate it at first, but then love it the next episode. What's it called? Hellsing. You hate it at first, then love it the second episode. Dbza is like it doesn't get good till episode 10, but then you're like, oh my god, this is the most genius thing ever. Man, I can't wait for like the next episode he does, because no, the episode after that, because he's doing 2 episodes at a time, so I can't wait for him to do episodes 13 and 14. Because you got villains who like to rhyme, and they'll remind you all the time. And then they make a reference to Clerks, where Kaiba uses the emo strategy. I swear. Martin, if you're watching this, and I don't think you are, though I acknowledge you are a Kamen Rider fan, that no one can take that away from you. But Martin, listen to me. You have to finish season 0 abridged. I know it's 27 episodes, and you're not done with Duel Monsters yet. You're still in the filler arc. But come on, man. Like, I gotta see season 0 abridged. Season 0 is goated.
Yeah.
Season 0 bridge can only be more goated than that.
Yes. You took my grandfather's card, so I took your god's kidneys. That's a fair trade.
No, Yuki, would you like to play a card game? What splendid! It's like I summon real monsters. Wow, that is amazing. It's like you think that my satanic powers are amazing? Yeah, they're really neat. Can you imagine making a real life version of this so that everyone else can enjoy an enriched experience of this? But it's supposed to scare you. It's like I summoned 3 blue-eyed white dragons. It's like, wait, did you summon a bunch of monsters in one turn? Yes, so that's against the rules, isn't it? Actually, there are certain conditions where summoning multiple monsters is completely legal. That's not funny. Well, why would it be funny? I'm explaining the rules to you. Stop it. You're scaring me.
What? Yeah, it's Bizarro Yu-Gi-Oh! World.
Yeah. It's like, I'm a very huggy person.
Yep.
It's like, soon everyone will fall to Emperor Mokuba. I love you, little brother. Shut up, Seto. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for neighbor.
I wish the rain was my friend.
Yeah, weirdly, no. That's a clip from episode 8.
Yeah.
That is the weird part. But yeah, no. Bad approval ratings. Monster shows up again. Kosei jumps the gun. Summons Trigoron. It's like, wait, something's wrong here. What is it, Sarita? Do you need a sandwich? Yes, I need a sandwich, but that's not what's wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
Something does not feel right. I can't put my finger on it. Trigoron gets his butt kicked. Still trying to figure out what's wrong here. Then they summon a Reckinus. It's like, I swear there's something wrong here. I just can't quite put my finger on it. And then another kaiju shows up.
Yeah, this weird gray kaiju thing.
Yes. It's a relatively new kaiju since you're just as confused as I am.
Yeah, he just kind of comes out of nowhere, fights against Graim and Trigoron, and then he pulls a Dragon Ball Z Cell, like imperfect Cell, when it was actually scary when he would absorb people.
I was gonna say relinquish, but yes.
Well, that's
no,
it's still relinquished.
It's relinquished. He will absorb your monsters and use their attack points as his own.
Yeah.
And yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, not gonna lie, the scene to where his tail like absorbs grime and it gets smaller and smaller and more compresses, it's actually kind of terrifying.
Yeah, what's terrifying, what's especially terrifying is just how fast it happens. Like it's not like it's like pulling over and arching over and then like wraps around him. No, it's just yeah, like even like the alien from the movie Nope gives you time to panic for your life before it sucks you up. This thing doesn't even give you a chance to panic. It's just
yeah, again, pulling off an imperfect cell.
But yeah. Let's see. Go west to get to East City. Go north to go to West City. Go south for other West City. Why do these directions don't make any sense?
Hey there, Cherry. What's your name? My name's Dicky Brown. Who are you? Name's Cell. And you're looking fine. And please accept me, Cell. No, not right now. I'm in the middle of something. Please accept me. Bitch, I know what I want.
Hungry Like the Wolf by Duran Duran.
Yep. Oh, I can tell you.
Because you are tight.
the wombat.
Yeah.
The wombat.
Yeah, like when he sticks his tail into Piccolo's arm, he says, "I can tell you're new because you are tight."
Hey, what is you look cool?
Oh, that's hardcore. Also not good for me. Solar flare.
Oh yeah, and then the subliminal message is two flies getting it on.
Yeah.
Just why?
Okay, this reminds me of a funny story. So this was around the time when my family first got Netflix, and it's like my mom, she's like with me, and it's like we're trying to decide what to watch. She's like can we just watch a documentary? Like I would much prefer to watch a documentary. I'm like, okay, I don't like documentaries. So I'm thinking about like, what's a documentary subject that I'd be into? You know what I'm really into? Entomology. So maybe there might be a nature documentary about insects. Who knows? But it just so happens that one such movie, it's called Microcosmos. Yeah. Let's just say, out of all documentaries about insects you are to watch, this is not one you watch with your mom.
Is it insect corn?
Most of the footage that the people, most of the footage that the documentary cinematographers took was in fact of the insects breeding. Yes, it was effectively insect corn. It's like there's a couple of scenes where like the insects aren't performing corn, but the scenes where they are performing corn will severely outnumber the scenes where they don't. So it may as well be insect corn. It was it's very uncomfortable because you're watching it with your mom. Keep that in mind.
Oh my god,
watching
worse.
It's like if you're watching it by yourself, hey, you do you, boo-boo. Like, it's very interesting to learn how insects do it. But the thing is, not next to your mom. It's like, imagine being what's her name? Amelia Clark. Because Amelia Clark's parents try to support her work by watching her work, which means her parents are watching Game of Thrones when it premieres. Yeah. For those of you who don't know who Emilia Clarke is, you're not missing much because she was Sarah Connor from Terminator 5.
Mm.
But if you're Emilia Clarke's parents, you're seeing a little more than you bargained for. So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's very creepy, and much like Relinquished, the drill horn from the Graim. I was gonna say that. Becomes.
No, you were gonna say Gaim.
No. I was gonna say grimy.
How is Grimy doing?
He's a little under the weather. I'd say 6 feet under the weather.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Haven't used that one in a while. But yeah, no, it's like, and so he can fire the laser that comes out of its horn. And yes, lasers coming out of a pointy thing. Yeah, that takes me back to 1997, involving a certain slow film called Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, where the Red Ranger had a rapier, and he fired lasers from his rapier.
And then it never happens again because of Sentai footage, even though they could have filmed original footage to do that. It's like, oh, and also, fun fact, Adam is holding the Turbo Thunder
backwards. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Not gonna lie though, it looks cooler backwards. Yeah, it looks more high tech.
Yeah. So like, okay, my sword can shoot lasers. Your argument is invalid.
Yeah, but I don't blame Johnny for that snafu.
Oh, not at all.
I blame the prop master and the director, but mostly the prop master. You know why? Because this is after 1994. If this was before 1994, I would have written that off as just a random thing that was totally meant to happen. But no, this was after 1994. So you do have a prop master, and you absolutely have to take that criticism to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because of a certain movie, not this movie, but a certain movie from that same year, which I have a poster of right over there. Not that one, not that one, that one. Yeah. Movies are now required to have a prop master.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and in case you forgot that a movie needs a prop master, how's Alec Baldwin doing? Apparently just fine. But not the person.
Sparkle.
Yeah, not the person he sparkled. But yeah, no, it's But yeah, no. So like, yeah, Ultraman's overwhelmed. He's about to get strangled. Basically, if you've seen Imperfect Cell, you know exactly what we're talking about. Like, he's got his tail. It's like, it's like that song. I put a spell on you. Yeah, with James Spader using his hypnotic eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like when the gray cell relinquished, that's what I'm going to call him until we find out what his name is.
I'll still call him Cell Relinquished.
Yeah, Cell Relinquished. Anyways, when he has his tail wrapped around Omega's neck, like right before he shoots the shoulder laser, he like gets this what's the word for it? Like this vision, this epiphany, something along the lines of that, to where he like gets like his life is flashing before his eyes or something, and then he's like in this weird galaxy vortex thing, and there's like a light there and something, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Is this like, is he getting a memory back or something?
Yeah, well, we'll find out next episode, since that's how it always goes. 11 and 12 are always a two-parter. They will do the mid-season. Then episode 13 is going to be a clip show episode. And then episode 14, we get back to the actual plot. And we'll finally have an actual plot. But we won't necessarily sustain that plot because we're probably going to have a bunch more throwaway episodes before we finally address the actual plot in the last 3 episodes. Maybe in a creepypasta, but who knows? Maybe in episode 17, Zangil will make a cameo.
Yeah, triple Zangil. So I really hope episode 13 is not a recap episode. We literally just had one of those.
Just now. Today.
Even before that, they took a filler week to not have an actual episode, but have like a filler episode that's just recapping everything with nothing new.
To be fair, they do that all the time. They always have 3 special episodes per season. Usually around episode 9, episode 16 or 17, and then another one around episode 23.
Yeah.
But good news, 3 more weeks, and then you can watch Arc, the movie, on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I still need to get the Blu-rays of Decker and Arc. I'm looking forward to when the Blu-rays of Great and Powered come
out. Thankfully, I already have Decker.
New Generation Dyna.
I can't believe that there is a season of Ultraman that I have that this guy doesn't.
Well, I've been to a bunch of cons this year, so I had to balance out money and figure things out and whatnot. So,
yeah, totally, yeah. Well, to be fair, Decker was only like $25.
Cheaper than I thought. Well, I'll have to get it soon.
I remember it being $25 because I know it's cheap when I got it.
That's $1 per episode.
Yeah, it's like getting it on iTunes, except it's a hard copy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me take a quick look. See. Let me take a quick look. See on Amazon. Oh. Well, at Target it's $27.49. On eBay $22.46. I'm looking for the Amazon price because it should be there. I'm surprised it's not there first, but it's basically ballpark $20 to $35.
Not bad.
Yeah. Although some joke is trying to sell a Blu-ray box 1 for $195. I'm like,
the Japanese one.
Like, who would be dumb enough to buy that for that price?
And not only that, it's like if you buy that, I hope that you are fluent in Japanese or native Japanese because it's not going to come with subtitles.
Nope. And it probably won't come with the movie either.
More than likely not.
Yep. Because keep in mind the Shout edition does have Shout Mill Creek. You know what I mean? Definitely has the movie included.
Yeah. Also, Mill Creek, please release the Final Odyssey.
Yeah. But yeah, that's bait. Oh yeah, so Ultraman demorphs and Kosei goes looking for Sarata.
And he's on the ground and he's basically knocked out.
Yep. What's gonna happen next? Find out next week.
Same Ultra time, same Ultra channel.
That being Tsuburaya YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not much to say. I think everything that we wanted to say about it, we already said along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's part 1 of a 2-parter. We know we've learned the song and dance. We're good at pattern recognition. Yeah, we've seen X, we've seen Z, we've seen Rube, we've seen Blazar and Arc. So you've seen even more than I did, but I've seen enough to know where we're going with this. But yeah, hopefully episode 17, Zangil makes a comeback for no reason.
We'll see.
Yeah.
If I had a nickel for every time Zangil shows up in episode 17, I will have had exactly 3 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's more than I expected.
It's one more than I expected, to be exact. But yeah, no, it's but yeah, I guess 8.
I'd say at 8.5.
Yeah, I think what really carried it was just how horrifying that
Oh,
Selinquished kaiju is.
I was literally going to say that.
Yeah,
Just like
It's like,
this is the
kaiju
most
should not.
horrifying. This is
Kaiju
the
should
most
not be
horrifying thing
fighting.
I've seen
Not
in
like
Ultraman
this.
in a long time.
Kaiju should not be fighting. Not like this.
Yeah, thanks, Cell Linquished.
Yeah. Now it's gonna become Thousand Eyes so strict. Perfectly ultimate. Self strict.
Perfectly ultimate Cell Strict. Yes, it's my ace monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it took 5 turns in order to summon it.
Oh man, I love how like I was hanging out with the Japanese film crew the other day, and I'm like, well, at least you don't have to hear me repeatedly say Doro Monstacado, Doro Monstacado, Doro Monstacado, Doro Monstacado, and everyone's like, wait, Insector Haga? I'm like, why
Yes.
wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I know Insector Haga?
Oh yes,
Bazooka Thora!
yeah. Oh yes, I remember when I first saw that scene in Japanese years ago, and it's like, let's be honest, Haga or Weevil, all better known to U.S. speakers, he had it coming.
He had it coming.
Yeah, you can go right over here.
Yeah, and then he rips it up and he's like, "Oh, it's just a joke." And then it's like,
It's just
dude,
a break, bro.
it's like, dude, the last thing you want to do is piss off the Pharaoh right now.
Especially after he got Orichalcum PTSD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just oh man, yeah, it was overkill, but considering like how Haga is, like, and the fact that he has a punchable face and he's a scumbag, it's like he had it coming.
I'll say this: as bad as Rex Raptor was, Weevil was much worse.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with Rex Raptor / Dinosaur Ryuzaki.
Yeah.
At least I don't want to punch him in the face.
That's much, and it do feel much worse for Rex Raptor. Yeah, I know. In the English dub, they kind of like colored over his eyes to make it look like he's asleep. But let's be honest, he was just the skull to Weevil's bulk.
Pretty much.
If he had better influence in his life, who knows? Maybe Rex Raptor would have been a pianist instead. Heck, even a Beavis would be working in a soup kitchen if it wasn't for a Butthead being, well, a Butthead.
Yes.
Yeah, because turns out in a parody of It's a Wonderful Life called It's a Crappy Life, turns out everyone's life is better off without Butthead in it. Including Beavis's.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe Rex Raptor would have been much better off if Weevil was never his homie. Granted, he probably wouldn't be as, well, I wouldn't say famous, but like at least he probably would have been more mediocre as a duelist, but at least his soul wouldn't have been stolen or corrupted.
Yeah, I think like Ryuzaki would have been down a better path than what he was in the show.
Yeah. But hey, at least he's not wearing a shock collar like a certain blue-haired guy I know. Yeah. Or working in the mines like a different blue-haired guy I know.
Yeah.
Or being trapped underwater for 10,000 years like a third blue-haired guy. Jeez, what is Yu-Gi-Oh with torturing blue-haired guys?
Yeah. Are you talking about Kiryu and Darts?
I'm talking about Darts. I'm talking about Cyrus's brother.
Oh,
and I'm talking
that's right. That's right. Zane slash
Zane,
Ryo
yes.
Marufuji.
Yeah, Zane and God, I'm trying to remember his name. The guy from 5Ds.
Kiryu?
Callan Kessler. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not too familiar with the dub names for 5Ds, so. But yeah, I did know that.
I'm gonna be honest. The dub names for 5Ds are actually really good.
They're not too bad. Like,
They're actually
I know Kiryu is called Colin.
Yeah, Callan Kessler.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, so you got Callan Kessler, you got Crow, you got Yusei Fudo, you got Leo and Luna, you got Jack Atlas, the Master of Foster. Hold on, why am I using an Australian accent? Hold on, I gotta do this right. Cockney. I'm the Master of Foster. There you go.
Yeah, I noticed that a good amount of the names in the 5Ds dub didn't get changed.
Yeah, but even the ones that did get changed, it's better than names like Jaden Yuki or Cyrus Truesdale.
Yeah, you go from Sho Marufuji to Cyrus Truesdale.
Yeah. I mean, Chaz Princeton is not a bad name. It's very appropriate, very preppy. And honestly, I love the catchphrase. Chaz it up! Chaz it up! Chaz it up! Chaz it up! Because he is the hype.
Yeah, now we need to have a GX Abridged to where he references Abridged Vegeta and he says, I am the hype!
I am! It's like, I don't believe in my own hype because I am the hype! Now, Arm Dragon level 5!
Yeah, but that's still a big departure from, like, what was his name? Let's see, Chaz Princeton originally was, Jun Monjome.
Chaz Princeton actually does sound better in this case. Alexis Rhodes is, I don't know, it's mid, but
yeah.
But
I mean, the name Alexis sounds kind of similar to her original name, which was Asuka. I mean, it still begins with an A.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, thank God it's Rhodes and not Rose, because me like, oh geez, that's how you know 4Kids made it.
Yeah.
For real though, it's 5D's name changes were definitely better than GX name changes. But one thing that will still bother me for the rest of my life is the fact that in Spirit Week, a waiter did say, "And here is your Chthonian chai tea." Okay, I don't know what the Chthonian archetype is because I only seen Chaz use it in one episode. But why are you saying the word tea twice? And that's not me referencing Indian Spider-Man. That's me referencing my native language where the word for tea is also chai.
Russian?
Yes. Yes. I am with chai pili loshki bili. Basically means we drank tea and banged spoons. It's not a euphemism. It's one of those nursery rhymes, but it rhymes. Yeah, chai pili loshki pili something. Anyways, but yeah, no, it's like here's your tea. And I was equally confused when like freaking Yum Yum Donuts had an advertisement. It's like now serving chai tea. Why are you saying tea twice? I'm like literally sitting there on the school bus going, why did you write tea twice?
Yeah. Chai tea presented to you by Aka Red.
Yes. If you can't pay for it, there's an ATM machine over there. Just remember to type in your PIN number. Yeah. Red, automated telling machine, and personal identification number. Yeah. Man, can you imagine calling an AED defibrillator? Like instead of calling it an AED, call it an AED defibrillator. It's like the D in AED already means defibrillator.
Yep.
And yes, that word is hard to pronounce, despite it being a very common medical term that anyone should know, including Rowan Atkinson. Yeah. It's one of those words that I lack the dexterity to pronounce correctly on my first attempt. Anyways, but yeah. Let's get on with this. If you enjoyed, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. We are at 3,000, and we are going to be reviewing the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie very soon because we love you guys. We do Ultraman Arc, Kamen Rider O's, Kamen Rider Z's. That's right. We got a bunch of O's. We got a bunch of Z's.
And you said Ultraman Arc. Don't make me watch it again.
Omega.
Yes.
Omega.
Yeah, last time you said Orb, and now you said Arc. I'm confused. What season are we doing?
Run, Yuma. Run, Yuma. Run, Yuma. Run, Yuma.
No, we're gonna talk about the Chayo Productions version of Hanuman and the Ultra Brothers.
Good thing. Good thing. Good thing.
Oh,
Good thing.
Oh shit! Mike was an android this whole time. I guess it's kind of fitting considering his favorite season is Bokenger, even though that's not exactly Operation Overdrive, but close enough.
And he is a Generation 5 Humagear. Yeah. Yes, this whole time I was a Humagear. And none of you suspected. You thought you were a Cylon, but it's actually me being a Humagear. But yeah. Yeah, and we got number 1 Sentai Go Juju. Check out our sister channel where we just reviewed Demon Slayer Infinite Castle, just part 1 of a 3-part movie finale. And check out both channels because we got interviews galore. We got vlogs galore, and soon to be more vlogs. So check out both channels. We interviewed Butch Hartman. We got Bruce Heinsus. We got Brennan Mejia. We got Paul Giddens again. Because we previously interviewed him as the online interview. And we got a convention interview, and we just uploaded the convention interview. So you can watch not 1, but 2 different Paul Giddens interviews. That's right. The Jungle Fury Shark Ranger. Yeah. And tomorrow, well, if you guys are curious which interview will be uploaded tomorrow on this channel, I got a riddle for you. If a tree falls down and apologize, will its friends hear the apology? That's your hint. That's your hint. But yeah, just you don't have to go all the way to Shalafar to watch this next interview. You just have to stay on this channel. And if you want to say hi to us in person, we'll be at the Pasadena Convention Center on January 25th. And in August 28th to the 30th, we'll at the same location. We'll be at Power Morphicon. So we hope to see you guys there. And personal content, where can the people find you?
You can find me on YouTube and Twitter at Axel Ranger.
You can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. With all that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to stay safe, stay hydrated, update your merchants, kids, hug your loved ones. And for all of our Jewish fans, Happy New Year! Because it's Rosh Hashanah, first night tonight. So So you guys enjoy your family time. If you have a day off, make the most of it. Honestly, it should be a national holiday so everyone can enjoy a day off. I don't care if it's 1 day or 3 days. Just enjoy it. Spend time with family. We love you guys. And we'll see you later. Bye.